Hello everybody, how are we all doing today? Hello Laser Beam, Dal, Nightbot, and Squid Nugget. I saw Ford in here as well, though I think he's run off to watch something else. No Name, how's life today? Life is good today. Life is good. Hey NHF, John Deere Lover. So the plan for today is we're basically going to do a bunch of off-camera work. I may continue this tomorrow as well. This is some stuff from Friday's video that I'm just finishing off at the moment. which is we are filling up. I think it's from Friday's video. Fill up the feed mixer with silage because I'm being lazy and I don't want to use the JCB. Did that Sylvie get removed? Yes, it did. And did I enjoy WrestleMania? Yes, I did. I decidedly did. It was quite good, although it was quite sad at the ending. Have Giant started testing the map yet? I don't know, Zach. Selby is going to Giant's Laser, but first it's going through me, Landy, and Chris. Oh, this map. This has been sent back to Giants. Dave sent this back to Giants. It's going through testing at the moment. Penberlan is going to... Oh. I actually can't put any more silage in it like this. Selby and Penberlan are both going through Giants to get onto PC. Has my PC has decided to do the thing again. One moment, please. I love when a game decides your microphone is now at 100% for no reason whatsoever, and I just really hate when it's not an option to, hey, can we take control of your microphone? It's not an option for Wildlands. It's just, hey, we're taking control of your mic now, and we're going to shove it up to 100% no matter what you want to do. Hello, Jack. Swagman. Justin, you got a G920? Good option. That is much better, yes. I only just looked at the sound output on XSplit and spotted that it had happened again, because I completely forgot I played Wildlands for a short period last night. How are we today? We're doing good. That is a nice trailer, isn't it? It's the Joskin by Black Sheep. They do some great work with their trailers and whatnot. Now hopefully this will allow me to put all basically 200,000 litres in. If it stops, I do have other plans. Is Nancy hoping to get Selby on all platforms? Yes. Is Wildlands a very intensive game? Yes, and it's not very family friendly, so don't expect to see it on this channel anytime soon. Also, it's one of my chill out games. Tend to play it with Sam, Monjack, and Landy, and cause all sorts of mayhem by blowing stuff up when I shouldn't, and taking pot shots at enemies when I really shouldn't. How full is the trailer? 75%. Is it GPU intensive? Yes, very. Well, Dal's off for dinner. Enjoy, Dal. Let's get this. I know that in reality you wouldn't ever use silage like this. Mainly because you wouldn't actually have a giant ass feed mixer. Well, I guess in some places you would. That's the thing. In some places you would actually have a big feed mixer, but you need a herd of like 200-300 cows. Hello, Chunky and Christopher. You didn't miss much, Christopher. We're only just after starting. What we're doing, if you're wondering, is we are filling up the feed mixer with silage. Gonna get at least 100,000 litres. Yeah, 50,000 litres should do. 50,000 litres should be fine. Now, I will say that I won't be using my wheel today, because some fool forgot to plug it in. It's not actually plugged in at the moment, so I literally cannot use my wheel. It's not an I don't want to, it's an I can't because FarmSim won't recognise it. Hey, Hedgehog. Ryan Chapman. You're just back from digger driving. Very nice. How pink is my man truck? Very pink. Hope you guys watched the video that came out a little over an hour ago. I thought I went offline on Steam. Oh boy, I'm glad Landy's not watching. You'll plug the wheel in next time? No, I plug it out at night for a very simple reason. That is that it tends to do weird things and start going off by itself at night. And I just completely forgot to plug it in today. Hello, Herman. Do I have the thing turned on today? I don't think I do. Hello, Beard. Hello, James. How are you doing? So what we're going to do for probably the rest of the stream, most likely, is we're going to be planting the grass. We're going to be planting some grass, because we do need to get the grass down. We need to get grass down, and we need to pretty much make sure that it's in. Now, one thing I need to check out tonight, well, I need to do lots tonight. It is insane the amount of stuff. I'm way behind where I need to be right now. I don't have tomorrow's video recorded. I don't have Friday's video edited or rendered. I haven't even started to look at two maps that I really need to look at. So if Matt's here, I'm sorry, I'm being terrible. Same with Lancy, having a look at the newest version of Selby that he sent me. And just so you guys know, Selby's off the channel, not because I don't like the map, but just so that I can test it properly. And start a new save with every version I get. What's better to do, Sandy Bay, Arable, or Livestock? It's pretty much up to you, Chris. It's really up to you, because there's no rules, there's no set rules. Chat's quiet? It's not too quiet. Hello, Tiger Dave. How are you doing today? When's Selby out in console? When it's ready. It's not even finished for PC yet, Seamus. It's not even... It's playable, yes, but it's not finished. Lancy, or not Lancy, well, I guess Lancy. Lancy, Landy, Chris and I are working out bugs. And doing intensive testing of the map. So the map isn't ready at all. So it hasn't even gone to Giants yet for testing. We do get him on TeamSpeak when, well, at night, and we talk him through what the issues are, and it's a lot easier than trying to explain some of them in text. Hat, did you miss? You did not miss much. Squid Nugget. Hello, Mad Train Driver, and New Holland Man. Hopperberg mixed fruit is needed. Why can't you get on my Discord server? I'll tell you why, Josh. Because you were previously banned off Discord and made a new account just to get on there. The same goes for YouTube, and you made the Rainbow Dave fan account thinking that I'd be okay with it, which I'm really kind of not. And I banned you from the Facebook page as well because you kept spamming me constantly about nonsense. That's why you can't get on Discord. You'll find that you won't be able to get on many Discords. You'll also find that you won't get very far in life if you keep behaving in that manner. How am I today? I'm doing good. Do you know what? I'm just gonna do that. Did that work? I don't know if the ban button's working today. It is. Magnificent. Only way to mod them in. Don't worry, I can mod chat if I need to. I can mod chat if needs be. I can open the stream up on my phone, which is on charge. Good. And moderate the stream. Who's streaming after me? Landy will be streaming at 7 o'clock tonight. Landy Kid. I think he's recording at the moment for tomorrow. Or whenever he wants to get his next video out. Pretty much immediately after the stream I'll jump into OBS and Thornton and get rid of it. You're eating. Well, that's a good reason. That's a really good reason. Plus I wanted that one myself. That was one that I needed to do myself. I would have legitimately unbanned him for it. Doesn't matter what action I took. The action was necessary. Have I ever thought of streaming on Beam? No. The reason that I don't stream anywhere else is basically because I've already got an audience here. Your J5 annoyed you so much today. I haven't had an issue with my J5 yet. How am I? I am good, Mad Train Driver. Thank you very much for asking. Hope you're doing well as well. I don't think we actually need much more than a 3-meter cedar on this map. Because, I mean, none of the fields are big enough to warrant the 6-meter. Yeah, it'd be a nice time saver, but really does it? Beam is a big stream territory? Yes, but I have no audience on there, do I? All of you guys are on here. There's no point in me streaming somewhere else and telling you guys to go to Twitch or Beam or Hitbox or whatever, because you guys aren't there. You're here. Keep getting DMs on Discord. Well, I tend to ignore mine a lot of the time, Hedgehog. There are times when I'm doing something and I either don't notice them coming in or I just flat ignore them because, you know, I need to work on something or other. I'm doing good, Dara. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's doing well. Did we all have a nice weekend, by the way? I know that it's Wednesday, but it's the first time I've really spoken to you guys. I know that I put out a few videos. Hope we're all doing well. Stick with something you used to. Easier said than done, Squid Nugget. There are reasons to look at other platforms right now. And, oh dear. I need to refuel the class after this field, don't I? I could probably get another field out of it, but because I plan on using this for the stream, it most definitely will not last, seeing as even idling it could last the rest of the stream. Hello, Eddie, aka Bagpuss. How you doing? You doing well today, Eddie? The studying going well for you? Yeah, looking forward to the exams. And to those of you who keep asking when things are coming to console, there is a topic on Giants Forum about mods coming to console, and I don't read it, because, to be completely blunt and honest, I don't care about console. I play on PC, I care what mods are coming to PC and the quality of mods that we're getting. No, you're not looking forward to the exams. Why are you not looking forward to the exams, Eddie? I thought you loved exams. I thought exams were your favorite thing in the world. I mean, just last night you were telling me how much you loved all the stress and strain and problems that went along with exams. There we go. Okay, let's clean the class while we're here. I know that we're just about to go back out into the field, but while it's refueling, let's give it a quick wash down. Might go through a litre or two of fuel while it's fueling, but that's not a big deal. It's not going to be a perfect wash down, but just enough to knock the mud off. Yeah, just enough to knock any big clumps of dirt off these things would be good enough. There we go. Don't think console should have mods. I don't think so either. Not to come across as rude or hating on console players, but you guys are the absolute worst for begging. Because it's not even begging at points, it's demanding. It's, you know, it's not... Oh, you know, that looks like a really nice mod, I can't wait to see it. It's, when is this coming to console? There's no... And then if something does come to console, you complain that you don't have enough on console to begin with. Or that something's changed from the PC version, which... Newsflash, you guys can't have scripts. Of course things are going to be different between the PC version and the console version. And all you guys end up doing is ruining Farm Sim for the people who do enjoy it. Like, I get messages on Facebook. Hey, is this mod coming to console? Is that mod coming to console? Is this mod coming to console? Stop asking me those. I will start banning people from the Facebook page. I'll start blocking people from the Facebook page if you keep asking me if stuff is coming to console. Because it just makes me not want to do it. And the console guys, you should be just happy that you have mods in the first place. But no, there's always the entitlement with the console players. And it's true of everything. That once something comes on console, it has to be the same on console as on PC. It's a real shame. You know, Farm Sim, you don't ask about mods. I'll ask about mods. You know, I'll ask what the plans for a mod are. I'll ask, you know, how things were done. I'll ask if there's a timetable in place for a mod. But I won't ask straight up, hey, when's this coming out? You know, even on maps. There are so many maps that I'd love to have early. And probably if I asked people, I could get more maps early. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be the guy going up to Bullet Bill and saying, hey, I'd really enjoy your maps. Could I possibly have the West Coast early? Or going up to Oxford David and saying, hey, I really like your maps. Could you give me maps early? You know, if they want to give me maps early, they can come to me. I've got more than enough places they can contact me. They can have me on Steam. If I see a name I recognise, I'll add it on Steam. Laser, look at how the four reel modules are put on console. They're actually hard coded into the game. They're not scripts. As far as Sony and Microsoft are concerned, they're part of the game code. Is Dan in? Dan was on TeamSpeak, so he might be about. Yeah, the 4 reel modules are hard coded into the console version now. They're optional, but they're hard coded in. How come you have to install them? You have to install a small mod that activates them, I guess. And they're kind of optional things. I guess Giants released it as a free DLC of sorts, because they can get away with that nonsense. This is going to be a long day of seeding grass. But we do need to get the grass seeded, because otherwise we won't have any grass on the map at all. Well, not usable grass anyway. And I have heard that the Seasons guys fixed the weird issue they've been having on this map in particular, where it snowed and now the grass ain't grown. Which is part of the reason I was seeding grass. Dan's, I think the Puma with the straight pipe, there is a version released somewhere. I'm not sure where, but you can find it somewhere. I do want to go off on a little quick rant about Mod Hoster, because you guys know I uploaded Clown Tour to Mod Hoster, and there is a verification process where they check that the mod is legit. What they don't do is they don't check if it's actually the mod it claims to be, because I've seen no, what was it? An auger wagon that was just the in-game auger wagon that somebody had turned into a mod, which is very easy. It's a 5-second job in GE, and somebody was trying to masquerade it as a JCB. And then you have the Sandy Farm, which is apparently a Sandy Bay edit. I can tell you now that Oxygen David didn't give them permission. I can tell you that with confidence. That was without permission, and Oxygen David isn't happy about that. Then you got Selby, which was uploaded there with no permission, and the guy who uploaded it even claimed that it was his mod. Now, props to the community on Mod Hoster, because they're actually better than the owners. And the owners are playing a very stupid game, because they're really ruining the site's reputation. Because Mod Hoster right now is just full of junk. It's full of... It's turning into a second Mod Hub US, really. Hello, JK and Kai. I'm going off on a bit of one of my rants, but... Would it be faster to see the other way? Yes. What I'm doing right now is I'm just giving myself a bit of a headland so I don't smash into the gate every time. That's why I was doing that, was I was just giving myself a headland so I don't hit the gate every single time I go up that pass. Set seed in this vague direction. I'm probably gonna pick a straight line in a second, but I just want to give a second headland along here so that I don't screw it up. It's Rant Bo Dave. I do like doing my rants, and I think you guys enjoy listening to my rants as well for whatever reason. Every time I hear that song start, I think of King of the Road. James, that's an even worse site. FS17.lt, they take mods off modhub.us. So a lot of the mods you'll find on that site are stolen. And a lot of the sites that do that a lot of farm sim sites do that, unfortunately, is they'll take mods off other sites and just re-upload them. Which is a real shame. It's the toxic elements of the community are a lot larger than the positive elements. And the positive elements, which I like to think that the community that we're building, myself, Landy, Sim, and our little group that we have, we're trying to build the positive element back up to overtake the negative and to be a force to be reckoned with. And that's not done by shouting, "You're copying someone else," in the comments. Because I did get that yesterday, that Sim and I conveniently both put up lawn care style videos on the same day, and somebody shouted in the comments that I was copying him. Now, some of you probably saw the reply, because I did notice it got 3 likes, where I said, yeah, I took inspiration from Sim. But those of you who actually paid attention to that video and weren't oblivious will have seen that, hang on a second, Dave was talking about Declan, dodgy Declan, and the other lawn care company in Thornton. I not only didn't keep it a secret that I was influenced by Sim, but I referenced Sim. You know, I made a very obvious reference to Sim's videos and Sim's lawn care stuff. And the other, as one person put it, the other lawn care company in Thornton. I'm not afraid to admit that I take ideas from people and that I get inspiration from people. What I don't do is I claim they're my ideas. I put my own spin on them, which is why I was doing Field 5 on Thornton with the Profi offer. I was putting my own insane spin on it. And Sim has given me a... Yeah, it wasn't lawn care as such. It was, you know, it's municipal mowing. In real life around Stonehenge, there would be a guy going around a ride-on mower for the council. It would be something that is done municipally. Is Nazo Farm released? No, JK, it is not. And hello, NI. Yeah, the farm sim community is toxic. It needs a lot of help very quickly, or else it will be gone to the point of no return. And there was a lovely conversation going on in FSUK the other day, very much related to this LB upload, because Lancy was asking how to stop that kind of stuff. Somebody said in there the best thing that modders or giants could do is encrypt mods, and I said no, that would kill modding. Because the second you encrypt mods, you don't allow people to learn from other mods. So, let me think of an example. I have done an edit in the past couple of days. I was editing a feed mixer for pigs, for pig feed. Because Landy wanted it to be a specific way, and I figured, okay, I can do that edit pretty quickly. Now, I screwed it up a few times, so I opened up the Compost Master, because I figured it would have what I wanted in there. And it did. I had the line of code that I needed, or the name that I needed specifically, because I was just adding a crop to fill trigger. But if mods were encrypted, I couldn't have done that. Not only could I not have done the edit and learned... well, I did learn this in the past, learned that you can change what triggers take, but I wouldn't have been able to fix my issue. I wouldn't have been able to fix my problem where, you know, oh, this mod isn't working properly anymore, so let me have a look at this mod that's very similar, has the same basic script in it. Why is my on-screen chat is for some reason lagging? Yeah, this is a mod that has the same script in, is very similar in design and purpose. I'm gonna have a look at this and see what I've done wrong. And it turned out I'd just forgotten a capital letter. Do I know when this map is going to be out? No idea, Teason. It's been given to Giants for testing, and that's all I know. It's going through Giants testing. I know it was Stonehenge Care, Laser. It was municipal mowing. But all certain people see is, hey, Dave's using a Profi hopper and he's calling it mowing. Oh, he's copying Simulate because he's mentioned the council and he's mentioned Declan. Where if you actually listen to the video, I said, oh, the council gave us this contract. Declan isn't very happy. Because in my Thornton universe, I'm in direct competition with Dodgy Declan's lawn care. I know Sin's got very different plans in his universe for where his lawn care is going, because I was talking to him about it. They're going to diverge very soon, very quickly. Is this map PC only? It is not even out, Dylan. This is still a pre-released version, an early version that I was given by Dusty Dave himself. And I don't know if he's planning on getting it into or onto console. I'm going to use the new tractor in the next Thornton video. What is the next video going to be? I think I need to do some baling in the next video. Hey JD Kane, long time no see indeed. Has been a while. Hey Sam Agri. The next Thornton video is probably going to be some baling, so it's probably going to be the Fent I'll use, I think. Because there are still some windrows that need to be baled up. Hey Gamer Dragon. Now, for those of you who are wondering about the map, there's the official update from Dusty Dave himself. Giants had a couple issues, nothing major. Probably within the next month or so you'll see it in PC at least. Are you still saying... Well, are they still saying no to console, Dave, or... I know, I said I was going to use them, then I changed my mind. Are you still... Are Giants still saying no to console, or is it just... Are they going to help, or what's the deal there? Hey, Blaster Gaming. The issue with the tractor I did get is there is an issue, and the issue is it's not actually powerful enough to do anything. Try console uploads, hit the do accept. Yeah, I've heard apparently they're helping Lancey get Selby on, so they might just help you get Penberlan on for a different style of British map. Because from what I understand, a lot of the stuff for console is just optimization, which you can very, very easily use on PC. You know, it's a good learning experience at the very least. It's only a number change in the mod desk. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't even know it was a number change in the mod desk. I could edit the tractor laser, but I don't want to, because it's a small tractor. It's basically, if you have a, I didn't show it off in the video. The IMT that I have on Thornton is, I did mention that it looks very similar to 698. It is actually just, from what I understand, IMT went through a period of buying the rights to produce Massey Ferguson tractors and rebadge them. The IMT I have is actually a Massey 698. Possibly a probably a 698T with an potentially a different engine, and a bit more horse in it. That's all it is. There's another IMT floating about that's a, you know, a Fergie T20. I didn't even know console had a different mod desk. It seems a bit silly that they do, but okay. I'm sure if you ask Giants nicely enough to tell you. My coffee's going cold. I gotta finish my coffee now. There we go. What time am I finishing? I'll be finishing at about 6 o'clock. And I want to see at least 50 likes on this stream. We've got over 50 people here, so it should be done right about now. Everybody hit the like button. Right now, we would hit the like goal for the stream. I know not everybody does hit the like button, which is a real shame. Those of you that don't, you're not helping me. You're not helping the channel. It goes two ways. I produce beautiful content for you as much as I can, as good as I can do. I don't blame you, Dave. I really don't. Did I say 6? I meant 7. I'm going till 7. Landy will be streaming at 7 o'clock, and I'll be running off to eat and record tomorrow's video, which could be a train wreck. Because I have nothing prepared. Is the MP happening over Easter? Where is Fahy? I'd love to know where Fahy is. I've been sending him messages on Facebook trying to figure that out. Orchard Farm is very close to being done now. Awesome. That is in no way related to Laserbeam's question. As I have mentioned on multiple occasions, we are waiting on the map. And on Fahy to reappear from whatever cave he's hidden in. I really don't know where he's gone. I gave it away now, yeah, but now it's turned from waiting on the map to waiting on Fahy to reappear. Because he's been on Facebook like 3 or 4 times in the last month. I think his internet may finally have given up the ghost. Either that or he has been working a job, I guess. Which is potentially possible. Plus, Dave, people are gonna forget by, well, 6, 7 o'clock that I even said that. I ignored your timestamp message. I didn't see the timestamp message. Think you know who the secret person is? You're probably wrong, Laser. It is not going to be Dave. Although that would be kind of cool. Dave, I can almost guarantee you the times would never hook up correctly. You're more than welcome to join us for a video or two, but the times would never just sync up nicely enough with Sim having work and Fahy occasionally just flat disappearing and me being a lazy git and the other person having work. It's just Am I going to do this all the rest of the time? Am I going to be doing farming for the rest of the stream? Yes, Kai. It tends to happen that farming takes a while. Landy or Chris? I've already said it's not Landy, and I've already said it's not Chris. I don't know why you keep guessing those two. Maybe VF. With his internet? I don't think so. I don't think it's going to be VF with his internet. Plowing? There is some plowing that could be done. But I think getting grass into the ground and fertilized up is actually more important than plowing ground for more grass. Is it Mike Murphy? No, for the same reason it's not Chris. Hello, Dan. Oh, it's definitely not Daggerwin, Joshua. It's not Daggerwin because he doesn't... I don't want to seem like I'm ripping on the guy. From what I have seen, I'm going to be as fair to him as I can because I don't want to be that guy who's just constantly ripping on him. From what I've seen, what I've experienced, Daggerwin doesn't really interact with people. He doesn't... Hey, stop doing that, Laser. I will give him credit, yes, stop doing that. He doesn't interact. He doesn't engage with other farm sim YouTubers to the level that maybe he could. It's his choice, it's his channel, it's his choice. But he could do so much more for the community, and he could... I will say this openly, there is an open invitation for him to join the little TeamSpeak community we got going on. If he doesn't want his name out there as being part of it, that's fine, that's his choice. But the invitation for that is open. He is more than welcome to come talk to us. Because our primary aim is just to chill out together, just offering us a safe haven from the fanboys. The same goes for pretty much anybody who creates maps, fruit farm sim. I believe Oxygen David has an open invitation. Lancey does. Anybody who makes videos for farm sim or maps. If we know you, if we know your channel, you can come in, more than likely. There'll be a little chat between us over who we want in, who we don't, but I'm pretty sure Daggerman has an open invitation. Landy and Dave seem to be closer to each other than any other farm sim YouTuber. Yeah. It's a very vague statement, Dan, but it's intentionally vague. I know Dave does have an open invitation, but I think even Daggerwin does. I think there's a good part of us that wants to, even me, as much as I've ripped on him in the past, I'd like to talk to him about the issues directly. I'd like to talk to him about, hey listen, you know, there's so much more you could do. There's so much more he could be doing with his channel, and he's not. I mean, more importantly, the TeamSpeak is somewhere we go to just chill out. And I know he's got a fairly similar taste in games to the rest of us, so he'd get on well there. Unless he didn't want to listen to me, Landy, Monjack and Sim playing Wildlands for 6 hours at a time. Put 4 YouTubers in a room together, tell them to play a game, it lasts 6 hours. But I say he's not utilising his resources well. I think he's utilising them well, I just think he could do better. Hey, Nathan! I think, that's boring. It's boring until I start blowing stuff up by accident. And killing us all. Yeah, Dave hops in TeamSpeak, says hello, and then falls asleep. Because if you're in TeamSpeak, if you're listening in on Fly on the Wall, you'll hear us all just talking about stealth and whatnot, and then about 5 minutes later, you'll just start hearing an announcement: "I've died, I've died, I've died." Dang it, Dave! Well, now I have fallen asleep. Plus, it's not as bad as Sim. Sim fell asleep on TeamSpeak once, with his hand still on the mouse, and occasionally all you could see was the little blue light flashing. More like Dave saying, most of my plans are actually good. It's just that I managed to screw up my own plans. Like, my plans are usually, let's blow things up because that's the way I do this. What I never told the guys was, during WrestleMania, during the Undertaker's last match, Landy and Monjack had gone to storm a base. What I never told them, and I wonder if one of them is here right now, what I never told them was, despite the fact me and Sim were about a mile away, I was taking pot shots at a sniper in that base, and that's why they kept getting into hunted status. Hello, Matt. I haven't had a chance to look at the thing yet still. I'm way behind where I need to be this week. I just, like the utter douchebag I am, I took pot shots from a mile away just to get them in trouble. To make things interesting for them. And they got confused every single time. That's wonderful. Static on my mic there? There shouldn't be static on my mic. Hello, Simman15. It's going well today. Hope it's going good for you as well. Guys, if you are enjoying the stream, there's, what, 63 of you guys here. We can get to 50 likes. There's a lot of static for you. It's all good. Can we have a static check on the mic, please? Apparently we need this now. Are you sure it's not the cedar or the music, Laser? It's on Laser's side, good. It stopped. Well, it was on your side either way, Laser. Is it not? It could have been the sound of the cedar or the music. You're loving the stream? I like streams where I'm doing a reasonably tedious job because it just means that I can look at chat the whole time. Hello, Imke Wobkin. Wöbkin. Imke Wöbkin. Hallo, wie geht's? Sprechen Sie bitte auf Englisch. Dieser Stream ist eine englische Stream. It is 100% on your side, Laser. If you're the only person hearing it, it's on your side. Check that your speakers are plugged in correctly. Hey, Kean, how you doing? It is your side, but it was definitely static. Well, I can't fix something that's on your side, Laser. You can complain all you want about the static, but if it's on your side, I can't do anything about it. You're from Germany. I thought as much with a name like Vilpin. My German isn't great, but it's... probably not very... it's nothing compared to your German, obviously. It's basic. Ich habe seit 5 Jahren in Deutschland. Oder in Deutsch. What seed am I using? I'm using the Coon pack. This is all Coon DLC. Need a traffic brain cell mod. We need the traffic from LS13 back. I was going to correct myself to FS13, but LS13 is just as correct. We need the LS13 traffic back, guys. Where you can lift them up with a Wiedemann and carry them off into the middle of the field and then watch them pathfind their way back. That was the most fun. It's a real shame Giants turned the traffic into, well, basically portable concrete blocks. Because that was just so much fun to screw about with the traffic and pick them up and, you know, land them in a field somewhere and then watch them try and find their way back to the road. I need to I was going to say I need to reinstall FS13. No, because the graphics really annoy me. The graphics and physics of FS13 are so bad that they actually annoy me. But guys, if you are enjoying the stream today, do hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. How's chat been acting today? Not as quiet as it was over the weekend. But reasonably well behaved. Apart from 1 or 2 people who needed to be timed out. Hello, Jesses. How are you doing? Jesses, you are more than welcome to go on TeamSpeak if you want some night. Just send me or Dan or Landy or somebody a PM on Discord and we'll give you the details. Did anyone else see that Bumblebee? What? Mr. Linz, what are you talking about? I'm confused. That's nothing new. Yeah, dude, you're more than welcome. Yeah, Mr. Linz has been at Salt again, apparently. You're going crazier and crazier by the day, Mr. Linz. Your internet connection dropped. That sucks. Oh, for those of you who were wondering why Sim didn't upload today, and I know there's a few of you who are probably wondering, the reason he didn't is because he had a video ready. He had a video for today. And he was editing it last night in TeamSpeak. Then he dropped off TeamSpeak. Suddenly. It's okay, Sim's gone. He must be off to do something important. No, his internet died and didn't come back until 10 o'clock this morning. So that's why he didn't upload a video today. Because I'm sure there's somebody who was wondering and not wanting to ask the question. His internet died for the better part of 12 hours. And no internet means no videos. Unfortunately, that's the way YouTube goes. And, it sucks, but that's the way it is. So we're making good progress with the cedar here. Yeah, that's why he didn't upload today. Because I know there's some of you guys wondering and just not wanting to ask the question in case I got angry at you for asking the question or whatever. I think it's happened to everybody who makes videos on YouTube where their internet just randomly dies for 24 hours or 12 hours or whatever, and a video they had perfectly ready to go just never materializes because no internet. Hello, Farmer Tom. This is totally legit, by the way. This is the brute force method of seeding. Welcome back, Jay. Hello, Massey5610. How are you doing today? There we go. And guys, if you want to support the channel, hit the like button, hit share, hit subscribe. If you get an ad, please do watch it. I'm gonna actually apologize if I play a couple of ads and you keep getting the same ads, because at the moment YouTube is running a bit low on ads. I will ask that you don't turn on ad block, because that's actually gonna make the problem worse. Is the server not fit map now? No, Laser, I haven't had the time to change the map on the server. I've been completely hectic this week. See you, Mr. Lenz. Just watched a video. This guy wants to buy a Flash GMC pickup truck. Do you really need a land to move Flash pickup truck from a farm? Buy an old landy. Depends on what you want to do. Yeah, YouTube is in a worse state than it ever has. That ad scandal was supposed to be caused by a news company. Not really. It was the British government started it off, and then it just kind of descended into a death spiral. It's got to the point where a lot of people are considering their options, including me. Hello, Simulate. I have told the people why you did not have a video up today. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Oh, no, whoa. Let's see who else is in here today. Hey, Scott. I did miss your did miss your first message, but I did see it eventually. Videos on how farms work. They are doing YouTube in the way that it's probably going to have to be done in 6 months' time or a year's time if things don't improve, which is basically everything's going to be sponsorships and endorsements and all this kind of stuff, which sucks, but yeah, it happens. Hopefully things improve and I don't have to start looking for sponsors. Why did Sim not upload? No internet means no videos. He had no internet last night and most of this morning. Watching me playing on Flatwood Acres v2.2. That sounds like a very flat map, Sim. Or Sim Man. Yes. Will there be a video? Oh, how's the thing doing, Sim? How are you going with that little project you're working on today? How am I doing today? I'm doing good, Scott. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? Yeah, he went to bed to watch police programs because he is a mature gentleman. You rage quit. Did you at least save a .blend of it? Because I could probably do it for you. It is a square field, so it's the kind of map that I would absolutely despise. If you have a .blend file, Sim, it should, well, or even a folder or something with the Blender files, I can potentially do it for you. You're starting over. Well, okay. That works too. I may do something similar myself. I'm not 100% sure if I want to, but I may do something similar. 54 likes an hour? Well, that means... Hello, Michael Lawley. If we get 54 likes an hour, it means that I can aim for 100 likes this stream. Dan had the same idea as me. Let us do the maths. You're not so good? What happened, Scott? Tell us what your problem is, so that we can entertain you into being better. Better. Bleh. Let's get Dave to sing again. I'll sing if we get 150 likes. If we get 150 likes, I'll sing again. Also, something I've noticed is I do seem to be developing a bit of a lisp, which is an odd one. And it only seems to happen when I'm recording. I don't exactly know why that is, but I am developing a weird recording-only lisp. Which makes no sense to me. The gimmick's getting old. I know, damn, but it works. Plus, it gets people to actually like the video. Gets people talking in chat, because chat's getting quiet again. Apart from Laser, who's just spamming chat. We gotta get me a new one? Oh no. Friday spare in your foot. Yesterday you were sick, so you were watching my videos. Well, being sick always sucks. However, it does get you out of school for a couple of days. Or out of work for a couple of days. So it's not the worst thing in the world. There's a balance there. How am I today? I'm doing good. I am a bit tired. Because I've not been sleeping very well. And, I'm alright. You're on holiday from school? See? Trying to buy a steering wheel, what do I recommend? Logitech. Look at Logitech's wheels. If you can find a G27 for good money, that might be what you want. But a G29 or G920 is every bit as good. The G29 is more suited to PC than the G920. There we go. But they're pretty much the same wheel. They've got the same innards, they've just got different firmware, and I think a couple of different buttons on them. Farm Mad Lad, did you say hello to Sim before you said hello to me? How rude! How rude of you, Farm Mad Lad. Coming into my stream to say hello to somebody else, how dare you? I will say, by the way, this is going to be the last standard Let's Play map that has seasons. I'm going to be putting seasons into just roleplay maps from now on. Because seasons kind of forces me into corners a lot of the time, and I prefer that to happen in the roleplay than in the standard Let's Plays. Because right now, all I can do is seed. All I can do right now is seed grass and seed crops and seed that kind of stuff. And yes, if I do hit 100 likes, I will unveil a new sub notification sound, which I need to create, but I will use it. Simulate! Corporate shellulate. Good lord. And yeah, guys, if you're wondering how I managed to get 60 FPS on all of my maps while streaming, basically 60, it's because I've got quite a lot of computer from my computer. It's overbuilt. It's ridiculously overbuilt. I'm gonna change the hedges on Thornton for the seasons ones. I don't need to, Matt. They, Rockin created a script for us to run that'll do that for us. He's created a secondary script that hooks into Thornton. Much the same as the one that runs for Coldborough. He has done that for Thornton. So because they're the same hedges, I think they just use different file names. So it's edited the script slightly. So Thornton tomorrow will have new hedge looks. Will look a lot more autumnal. Is that the word? Autumnal? Autumny? Is that the one with the new winter trees? Yes. And new hedges, but you need to use specific hedges, and you need to use the hedges out of Coldborough, I believe. Because they've been working with Bullet Bill on it. But it does, from what I've heard, does look spectacular. Well, what they were saying is you have to use the stuff from Coldborough. Is Andy live after me? Did I see? I did not see, but I have heard. I was talking to him before the stream. He will be live at 7 o'clock. Hello, the boss 101. Yes, if we have 40 more likes, I will unveil a new subscriber sound tomorrow. Dan sent me a file that I can create a new subscriber notification sound out of. And should be okay. It'll take me like 10 minutes tonight to do it, but it should be okay. When will Thornton be out on consoles? Gaming Sensation Pro, go onto my Discord. VF posted a link in there today showing in Giants Forum there is in fact a topic for it's under 15 seconds, Dan, it's fine. Giants have created a topic from... Yes, Matt, it is. It is that clip. If it's not, it's actually fair use. Because I'm using it for comedic purposes. I'm using it as a parody of itself. You have to change the hedges in the orchard? Yeah, I might have to... I'm gonna have to do that in my map as well. Which is gonna be fun. I was planning on changing them out for the Coldborough hedges anyway. Although I think I can use the Thornton hedges. Huh. Thank you, Eddie. I think I'm coming down with a touch of a cold. Is it that old guy laughing? No. It's something special. I just need to create a clip of just the specific bit that Matt, and then change the sound file type from I think Dan found me an MP3. I can change it to OGG fairly easily, and that should be good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tab out real quick and press that. Tab back in, and flawless. Every map looks spectacular in the autumn. It is very difficult to get a map to look ugly in the autumn with seasons. The only shame really, although they have changed it now, I think they've put new autumn textures in for the new version of Seasons. So the trees in the autumn look even more spectacular than the kind of, I guess, blanket colours they used to do. So that should be interesting. New texture's not so bright now. Awesome. Hello, Bob. How are you doing? In real life, everything in late autumn looks horrible? I don't think so, Laser. I think autumn in real life is a beautiful time of year. It's the most colourful time of year to be out in a forest or out for a walk, because you get to see the true colours of the leaves. Now that's actually a thing. How do I phrase this? when you see a green leaf, that is not the actual color of the leaf. That is the color of the chlorophyll within the leaf. In the autumn, when they turn to yellows and pinks and oranges and reds, they're the actual colors of the leaves. Because the chlorophyll has been taken out of the leaf and taken back into the tree to produce the next year's leaves. And well, it becomes inactive at the very least. And then you get the true colours of the leaves, those beautiful oranges and browns and yellows and reds. It's just so colourful, so beautiful. Can you guys tell I actually love nature? You never seen a pink leaf? There are pink leaves. There's a tree in the back garden here that all year round has this beautiful red leaf. It's like a blood red. It's beautiful. But there are pink leaves in places. It's mainly cherry blossom flowers that have pink leaves or pink petals. But they are a thing. And there's a few cherry blossoms near me. There is the pinkest truck in the world, by the way, over there. You've seen red, but not pink. I've seen pink. I've been out and about in woods and forests long enough to know that you can get trees that have pretty much every colour of leaf in the autumn. They are the Dave trees, yes. Need to make a couple of edits in the i3 to get them to work with seasons. Ah, Matt, could you talk me through that as well? Because I want the I want my hedges to work with seasons as well, and I do want the better textures. You really want to see blue leaves. Have I seen blue leaves? There are trees with blue leaves. Granted, those leaves are only blue in ultraviolet, but they do exist. And if you want to see the true beauty of a flower, look at them. There's videos on YouTube. Look at flowers in ultraviolet, because they're just insane. I've just got something coming through on my phone. Yeah, I need to check my phone more often, because I went on it last night and pretty much every app I have had a notification. Every app that gives notifications for different chats coming in, every single one of them had one. So I spent a good 20 minutes last night responding to various people and dealing with that. And something you might have noticed in yesterday's video, I am getting back into the habit of replying to comments. So I see the post you did on Slack that Real Logger replied to. No. I don't believe I did. I'll have a look later on though. If it's on Slack, I'll have a look. Welcome back, James. My chat's lagged on YouTube now. I'll have to re-chat from the from XSplit. Which annoyingly, half the reason the stream was a bit delayed today was number one, Farm Sim had completely locked up when I was trying to load it in, and I had to wait for that to load in to come off TeamSpeak and load up XSplit and load up everything else. And then once I did get that far, XSplit had an update, so I had to postpone things slightly again so that XSplit could update. So we got about 40 minutes left in the stream, and we are aiming for 100 likes. I don't quite know where we are right now. Got to see T6 clamping on Courseplay. Google how to do it because you forgot. Ian Robs, guys, if you want Courseplay tutorials on how to do stuff with Courseplay, chat showing up on the side at the same time as appearing on screen. Oh, your chat's lagged too? Damn, that's not good. We're on 61. We got 39 more likes to get in 40 minutes. Can you guys do it? Because I'd quite like to get 100 likes, and I'd quite like to unveil the new subscriber notification sound. refreshers pop out. Use Mr. Moose. Ian Robson's tutorials are better, James. In all honesty, Ian Robson knows what he's talking about. He uses courseplay almost non-stop. Daddy Longlegs, you hate them. I don't mind Daddy Longlegs. I hate, like, really ridiculously huge hairy spiders. And don't get me started about moths. Oh god, moths. I have a phobia of moths. I don't know why I do, which I guess is the definition of a phobia. It's, you know, fear with... It's... I am a Daddy Longlegs, yes. Up moths. No, simulate, no. How am I with snakes? There's no snakes in Ireland, Matt. The only snakes that are in Ireland are in Dublin Zoo. I think Photo Wildlife Park. But there's no wild snakes here. They're all in captivity. Sing a song. I will not sing a song for our mad lad. Don't make demands. We have adders in Ireland? No, we have no wild snakes. There are 0 wild species of snakes in Ireland. I do have motophobia, yes. Belfast Zoo probably has a couple of snakes as well. I think Photo Wildlife Park in County Cork has a few. But there's no wild species. There's no indigenous species of snake in Ireland. Which is a nice interesting little fact. That Ireland is one of the few countries in the world that not only, I think, does it not have any snakes, but it has no indigenous lizards either. It has no indigenous reptiles. It's all insects and foxes and stuff. And red deer is probably the biggest indigenous species we have. When you go out on the roads some nights, you'll just see red deer everywhere. And sometimes they'll decide to run into the side of your car and kill themselves. That's happened to my mother before. Hello, Dawn. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm so glad I was not in the car that night that the deer committed suicide off the side of my mother's car. You know, foxes and raccoons. I like foxes. I like hedgehogs. There's... Every so often you will get a hedgehog just appear on our back step. Although it hasn't happened since we got like 17 cats. So I'm guessing they might be linked. Hello, Monty. Do I see any point in flies? Yes, absolutely. They help with decomposition of dead things and rotting things. They very much have a point. Everything in this world has a point. There's nothing that doesn't aid something. Like, if you got rid of every fox in the world... Can you play with me? No, Darians. But thank you very much for subscribing. I thought I had them turned off. Thank you very much, Darians TV, for subscribing. Welcome to the room with my ass. Hope you enjoy your stay. You won't be very talkative by the looks of it. Everything in life has a purpose. There's fish that have no eyes. There's lizards that have no eyes. In fact, recently discovered was a species of fish that is in the process of losing its eyes. Spiders are there to eat flies, and birds are there to eat spiders. There are lizards with no legs. There are snakes with legs. Humans don't do much but destroy everything. Unfortunately, that's the way we've evolved. No, it's not a snake. Yes, it is. But there are snakes with legs. In fact, every snake has legs. Where did I get the cedar from? I got it from Giants, Monty. This is the Coon DLC. I'm kind of surprised you had to ask that. This is the Coon DLC? You're here to throw things at spiders. Well, I guess that works, James. My chat is lagging worse and worse. Pollution has no purpose. Pollution is a side effect of humanity over-evolving itself. And we're not even over-evolved. It's our brains have evolved to the point where we don't need evolution anymore. There's spurs, not legs. They still count. Whales have legs. Hello, Toby. Bet no one knows how strong spider silk is? I do. Spider silk is one of the... I think it is the most the strongest natural material on Earth. It is, if you had enough of it, stronger than steel. What's on the front of the tractor? It's a seed tank. So on the front of the tractor is actually the seed tank for the seeder. The seeder I'm using doesn't have a seed tank at all. It takes it from the seed tank on the front. Any news on Penberlan? Yes, Toby, there has been news. There are some small, very easy fixes, and oh my god, are you serious? There are some small fixes that need to be made. Nothing major. And it's map tennis is being played at the moment. Through the invisible pipelines that goes into the thingy. It's called a drill in real life. It's called a seeder, it seeds. Any news on Pleasant Valley? I don't know, I don't play that. That is not the, this thing can't take fertilizer. I went to the fertilizer fill point like a true idiot. There we go. Let's fill this up because we do have another few fields to do in grass. I think fields... oh. Are we actually done with seeding grass? Is field 17 seeded? Oh, 12 and 13 still need work. I really wish Giants had modelled it. Yeah. It'd be nice if it was even just a dynamic thing. Hello, Sam Agri. I've said hello to you a few times today, haven't I? Second headland, you got 4 James, what on earth are you doing? Also, I've decided to do something real quick. I made a decision, because this is going to annoy me otherwise. Come here, little Dwight Sparrow. Come here, come on. You're going on a journey. Dynamic hoses are there. Dynamic hoses are modded in. It's just nobody uses them. Maize silage, full yield, Cobra, field 2. Ah. That would explain a lot then. It is a drill. What does it drill? It's a seeder. It seeds. I play in single player. Yes, because... just to put a nice fine point on it, this map ain't out yet. I'm helping Dusty Dave, who is in here, test the map. Make sure that it works and show it off to you guys, most importantly. Well, I guess less importantly than testing it in the first place, but... Hey, look! I'm magically making this field a grass field again, but it's never going to grow grass because I don't actually want it to grow grass. I'm going to just kind of use this as a placeables field. I do love how rollers work in this game. If you want to have a field that's just grass for show, then you can have a field that's just grass for show. Where in Ireland am I from? I am from County Tipperary. Do I know the new map, American Outback? Yes. I do know of that map. I do plan on actually using that map. You never called it a cedar, it is a drill. I always call them cedars. It is not a drill. Yeah, the Coonrake on Thornton is rented. I don't know why Tesla Dave did that. Or Oxygen David did that. I'm doing a much better. Yeah. The Selby mistakes were silly. This was... They were me not paying enough attention. Gonna be honest. I should have paid a lot more attention to the stuff that I missed than I did. And it is my bad that some of those mistakes made it in. However, I am still learning how to test maps. I have to make sure they're working. Is this seeding grass or the original grass? Well, I'm using a roller, so it's just reducing it to original grass. A drill is used to make holes. A seeder is used to put seeds in the ground. Can this thing be tilted as well, I wonder? Yes, it can. Magnificent. Let's just put horseplay on control delete for a second. So I have a seed drill. It's cedar. Could also be a planter. Waiting for a big update on Selby. Well, the more behind I am with videos, and I am behind at the moment. Please show my equipment. I can't right now, Darians. I'm trying to do work. It's all good you asking those questions, but I really can't. I'm trying to get work done. This is kind of an off-camera style stream. This is off-camera work for the Let's Play series on Penberlan. Which, granted, I've already got Friday's video recorded, but this is off-camera work going into next week. This is in fact playing at the moment in the background the full version of the Penberlan Farm theme tune that I use. It's the only series that I've had where there is a theme tune. I kinda like the fact that it has a theme tune. Makes it feel a lot more seriesy. I'm really glad that I'm not trying to seed this, because I'd be going a lot slower. I'm not trying to be rude to you, by the way, Darians. It's just that this is all stuff that needs to be done. And there's a lot of equipment on this map, because it's... Basically, I'm buying stuff as I need it. So there's a lot of stuff that's maybe a bit unnecessary. The Rolands are going after this load. Get the... What's a good silage trailer that I have? What is a good silage trailer that I have? I'm sure I got a really nice silage trailer somewhere. The Brahman 18 foots are nice. The Marstons are really nice for silage. The Vinhui W400 is really nice, and the Stewart is really good as well. The Fortuna is good too, and this is something I plan on using in the future, the Flegel Green Line Mulde, which is a British style trailer. Ask a real farmer what it's called, he or she will say drill. Let's have a look what FarmSim calls it. Oh look, sewing machine. Oh look, it's in here. So many trailer mods. Yes, I've just got a lot of mods in general. Do I like Belarus tractors? Yes, I do actually, Darians. They make some nice weird stuff. And I'm a fan of my weird tractors. Granted, in the roleplay, I don't admit that I'm the fan. But, I do enjoy using that stuff. I just have to write it into the more serious roleplay series by using a silly character. Is that a cheater roller, or can you download it? You can download this, it's on Giant's Mod Hub. It's the Rabaud SuperNet 2200A. It's by, I think, Black Sheep. I can't remember who made it, but it is on Giant's Mod Hub. Strong in the shop? Monty Head? Here's a little tip for you. Don't try and start arguments with me, because you will lose. I know Russia. Yes, I don't particularly like Russia though. Tend not to like countries that are dictatorships. Like America, like Russia. When you give one man too much power, it's a stupid and dangerous thing. Can I do a vintage series? Yes! If and when I can find enough vintage equipment and tractors, Jay, I do plan on doing a vintage series. I will need to find a map that'll suit it though, which is going to be problematic. And unfortunately, a lot of silage traders don't particularly like the silage equipment in game for whatever reason. You live in Latvia, very cool. Very cool indeed, Arians. So this is going to take a little while. We got, what, 20 minutes left in the stream. Series Disco's doing is great. I saw the series. Is that the... Is that what he's doing? Is the Dream series? Because I've seen it in my sub box. I haven't actually watched it. I don't watch FarmSim videos all that much. Is that just him doing a vintage series? Do I play ETS2? I haven't played it in a little while and I'm waiting for Pro Mods to update. I've heard it's going to be a little while before it updates. Because they need to reclassify some of their models. I think something like 9,000 models. Vintage series on Dramard. No, FarmSim man. That won't happen. Because the minute I start playing Dramard, I know what'll happen is people start commenting, "You're copying Daggerwin!" No. Not touching Dramard. Dramard will never be on this channel. Because number one, I don't count it as an Irish map. It has nice yards and it's got nice terrain, but the fields completely destroy that map. The creator needs to have a think about... Do I like Daggerwin? I don't mind the person. I don't like the fans. I don't like his fans at all. Much the same as I'm very good friends with Simulate, and there's an element to his fan base that I just can't stand. And quite honestly, he can't stand them either. We genuinely laugh at those people. Better Taste of Honey Gold. That was never a good map to begin with, Squid Nugget. Tasted Only Gall was never a good map at all. I played Mulroy Bay and that was a hot mess, and I knew Tasted Only Gall would be much the same. Darians, please stop making requests. I'm not a dancing monkey. I need to actually do work in the game. I can't just stop up every 5 minutes and show you something. See you, Jay. Enjoy the rest of your day. I do realize, yes, Laser, I know that full well. I don't actually want grass in this field. I'm going to, when the map is out, I'm going to flatten this field in G and turn it into a placeable zone. Because I think that'll be useful. John Deerlad just subscribed. Hello, John Deerlad. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Rainbow Dead Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. And hello, Irish Agri Contracts. How are you doing today? So every map I play, I find things that I can do with it, and things that I can touch up. You gotta go finish lambing? Well, that's a good thing to go and do. Hello, Farmer Dan. What did James say that Nightbot bopped him? I saw Daggerwin in there, which is why he got bopped. They're bad with the equipment, his fans are underage for YouTube accounts. Yeah. I'm doing good, Irish. Actually, I want to just do this. I want to check my emails real quick as well, because I just want to make sure nothing important came through while I've been streaming, which I know I probably should wait, but sometimes things come through that I need to double check and get back to immediately. Nope, that's fine. Just while I was playing ads. I'm doing good, Irish Agri. Yeah, when I added Daggerwin to the YouTube blacklist, I also added to the Nightbot blacklist because it was before YouTube just flat deleted everything and changed how the blacklist works. So what I'll do later on is I'll change the Nightbot blacklist and get rid of him, because I'm interested in seeing some stuff. Interested in seeing a few things. It is an experiment. I'm being scientific about things. And it is an interesting... You know what, I'm just going to delete the silage. Can I delete the silage of this thing? Yeah, I saw what you were doing there, James. It was a good idea, but unfortunately I kind of preempted that. Or fortunately, I guess. When it was in the blacklist. I do tend to think up ways that people can get around the blacklist when I'm putting something in. Daggerwin's comment section isn't family friendly. Very few comment sections are. Dan, it's the Nightbot blacklist, it's fine. It was the Nightbot blacklist. I'll be removing it later today, so overruling you on this one. Need to edit Nightbot quite a lot, actually. All I'm doing here is I'm just making an impossible site. It's floating. What I've managed to do there is I've managed to make a floaty pile. It's alright, Monty. It's just one thing you need to realise is I'm not a farmer. And I will use words that are wrong. Sometimes I'll do it intentionally to annoy people. You know, in real life you wouldn't be running a plastic sweeping brush across a field to magically get rid of, or magically turn plowed texture and, you know, a plowed field into grass. This is impossible in real life. In Farm Sim it's perfectly fine. The Farm Sim is not a realistic game. Don't think Quebeco is in England? You can get whatever you want imported, James, so I mean, if you want Quebeco, you can put Quebeco in. There's no law against importing trailers. Granted, they may be made to different specifications in Poland than the English laws, but you can still probably import them. Since you're reducing helium, not methane, what are you trying to do, No Name? Or are you watching two streams at once? This is not going to... Oh, this is not ended well. Come on, little doits. There we go. You import 2 Quebecos. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I mean, there's no real rhyme or reason for you to actually have to use mods, James. You can use one of the in-game things. Like personally, if I want to do a lot of silage at once, I'll probably use IT Runner stuff. And an IT Runner truck. Because it's probably the easiest way to do it. You want to learn how to change plates to UK ones? It's a retexture. You need... Pretty much you need Photoshop to do it. In any way, shape or form in a realistic way. But it's relatively easy to retexture stuff. This coming from somebody who is, you know, who has retextured a lot of stuff already. Most of which you've seen the silly retextures. You've seen my silly retexture work. I've done some serious retexture work. Stream will be ending in about 10 minutes. How many likes are we on, guys? Monty, I don't care if Farm Sim is right or wrong. I really don't. Well, it's 64. You guys slacked off in the second hour. Because I did say 100 likes and I will have a new subscriber sound for tomorrow. Which, in a way, I'm kind of glad we didn't hit 100, because that would have meant I'd have to do a whole buttload of work tonight. Aside from doing the video for tomorrow. I'll still see what I can do about getting it ready for tomorrow at the very least. We are well on the road. When I use Clown Tour in single player again? Occasionally, NHF. Very occasionally. I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of bored of that joke. Like, it's all well and good to have it in the multiplayer, it's kind of a DRM thing, so trolls will be minimized. But single player, I don't know if I'll be using it much anymore. Just because it's kind of a one-note joke, it's just a silly looking challenger. I might make something else look really silly at some point and keep it as a joke as well, but you know, there's a lot of stuff that I could do and a lot of stuff that I need to do and a lot of stuff that I should do. And using Clown Tour is kind of far down my list of things that I could do. Why am I getting rid of the plow texture? Because, I'll tell you for why. I am planning on using this field as a placeables field once Penberlan releases. I'm just preemptively getting rid of the actual grass. So once Penberlan is out fully, I will be removing... Well, I'll be flattening it out in G. Is Photoshop free? No. It is decidedly not free. You can use, I think, GIMP is a good one for free. Paint.net as well can handle DDS files. But Photoshop, in my eyes, is the best. GIMP can be a bit fiddly, I've noticed. And Paint.net just... I can never understand it. You use Paint for all of your reskins? I hope you don't mean Microsoft Paint, James, because that is honestly the worst option you have. Hello, Mudflap. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well, indeed. What else do I need to do today? I do need to seed some more, but that's kind of a thing I could do in another video. Granted, it'll be a bit of a repetitive video, but there's not a whole lot I can do at the moment other than seeding. Welcome back again, Irish Agri Contractors. Let's try this forward for once. We go forward and backwards at the same speed, so it doesn't matter too much. Guys, if you're enjoying the stream today, we'll be finishing up quite soon. Hit that like button if you're enjoying, and if you haven't already, do feel free to subscribe. You're more than welcome to do it, and do share the stream as well. Do share the stream and the channel. I know the stream's nearly over, but head on to one of my videos, share the video if you want to help out the channel, help the channel to grow, because YouTube sure as hell ain't doing that. And I'm afraid it's all down to you guys. YouTube is doing very, very little for small YouTubers right now. In fact, it's actively hindering us. It's getting in our way. The way that things work now, it's very difficult to progress a channel. Landy's streaming at 7:15. He must be slightly delayed by something. Probably food, I would imagine. Hello, Thomas Daly. That's 67 likes. Well, I'm going to be working on a new sub-notification sound. I can't guarantee it'll be done tomorrow. Because there's a bit of work needs to be put into it. And I'm really hoping to get a few subs tomorrow, so they can be set off a few times, and you guys can hear it if it does work. Hello, Chris. I'm doing good today. Just getting ready to finish up the stream, actually, because it is coming up to 7 o'clock. It's 6:53 p.m. here in Ireland, and I need to record for tomorrow, and have a dinner, and record for tomorrow, and get fat. Because that just wouldn't be me if it wasn't fat. So as soon as I'm finished, I'll be running downstairs to check what the deal with dinner is, because I might be able to get some recording done before then. This is the fun of my life, is like, I need to look at multiple things, Matt. I don't know if I'll be able to look at your thing tonight, though. Because I yet to have a look at the newest version of Selby, and that's kind of a priority for me right now. Because, well, this Veil trailer is just going to be piggybacking. Anyone heard of anyone making a Ford T-Dub? There are whispers, potentially. There are whispers of Ford T-Dub in the works. Now, I haven't heard any confirmations of this, though. And if there is, it is most likely a T-Dub 35, not a 25 or 10. But it could just as easily be a John Deere. Could just as easily be a Deere. You have a 25, but it's private. I bet I could ask for it if I wanted it, James. Thing is, I don't like using too many private mods. I know that I tweak and tinker with mods a lot, and you know, make my own private mods. But I need to make my own private version of this actually, because I think if this will take grass bales, I can make it take hay bales. It is going to be a case of whenever I get around to it, Matt, because trust me, there is a lot on my plate right now. Including, I forgot to ring in the bank today. Nuts. There's a lot of private mods and... yeah, it kind of sucks. John should have had Fords in the game. They didn't sign a license for Ford though, they signed a license for New Holland, which granted New Holland owned the Ford Agri brand, but they don't unfortunately own the Ford logo. Which Giants would have to sign a much more expensive license with Ford cars to actually get the tractors into game. And that would just be to get the logo. That said, if Giants were to sign the license, they could have replaced the Lizards with an F-150 or something. I'm liking the Modern Classics section. That's probably going to be my favourite section of the entire mod contest. Because I do like my Modern Classics. And hello, Trap. You're turning up with quite a delay today because I'm just about to get rid of... well, just about to get rid of... to finish the stream for the day. Giants aren't rich, that's the thing, is they're not big game developers. If Giants were rich, there would be much more Farm Sim coming out. There would be Farm Sim almost every year and a lot more DLC. They're still a very small developer. Yes, they sell a lot, but yeah. How does the contest work? The contest works by Giants pretty much ignoring their own rules and BM modding winning it regardless of what happens. No. In theory, the contest works by Giants will release all the mods on one day, and there'll be kind of a public test period. And voting will open on what your favourite mod is. The public will vote on their favourite mods, and invariably it's BM modding. And Giants will have like legitimate people checking mods, and invariably BM modding come out on top there as well. Coincidentally, it's all coincidence. It's not rigged. It's not rigged. But you know, BM modding who have very close ties to Giants, coincidentally, almost always win the mod contest. In fact, I'm yet to see a mod contest they haven't won. And the last mod contest, Giants really screwed the pooch, because BM not only won the mod contest, but they came third as well. Despite the rules saying they shouldn't have done that. Despite the rules saying there was one entry per team, per group, BM modding came first and third. Now the rules for the FS17 mod contest say much the same, so if BM modding come first and third, or have two entries, I'll be calling Giants out on their BS. Much the same as a Stephen Morris enters, because he is, in fact, a Giants employee. If you look at the credits for Farm Sim, you'll see Stephen Morris. Will seasons be in the mod contest? I have no idea. It might be. It might be ready by then. But I don't know. But I'm going to call it a stream for today. Landy will be streaming very soon over on his channel. Go over and check out Landy Kid. He'll be streaming very soon. And I don't know what he's streaming on today. All I know is he's streaming. Go check out Landy. Go onto my channel page. So click on Rainbow Dave Gaming down there. Hit every single channel on the right hand side. Hit subscribe to them. Every one of them. They're all fantastic people. And I will leave it by saying, I've been Rainbow Dave. You've been watching Farming Simulator 17 on Penberlan Farm. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Until next time, stay safe and goodbye.